see how far I'm dilated. Who's first?
You do
Keep your fingers
Yeah.
in. Feel the head. Feel the head. Now spread your fingers. Feel the rim there. Now you feel the rim there. And then bring your fingers out and see how wide they are. Okay, good job. Who's next? Okay, you're going to feel for the head. You're going to take one finger and feel, you're going to put both fingers in. One finger you're going to slide that way, one finger you're going to slide this way. You feel that rim right there? Yes. Okay. You're going to have one finger on each side, and then you're going to bring it out and see how far dilated we are. And we're bigger than that, but not quite that, so we're in between that. Who's next? Anybody else?
Nobody else wants to go.
Nobody else wants to do it? All right. So, she's about 8 centimeters. So, we don't want her to push yet, okay? She's going to have a big urge to push, okay? Because this baby's head, you can imagine if that baby's head is pushing on your bladder and pushing on your rectum and pushing on your bottom, it's going to make you have this big urge that you just want to push, right? But we don't want to push until we get completely dilated, until we get to a 10, okay? So we can't let her push until we're a 10, okay? Now, she's a 10. So I'm going to massage the perineum. I'm going to call the physician and tell him that she's completely dilated. He's going to have me push with her. And so I'm going to tell her, Noelle, push. Okay. Alright. And she's going to push. Now, when she's crowning like this, I'm going to go ahead and call the doctor and I'm going to say she's crowning. Okay? If you have a friend or family member or somebody, you go in, you see this, call 911. Don't try to take them to the hospital yourself. Doctor's going to take his scissors. He's going to cut our episiotomy, okay? He's going to cut the episiotomy. Why are we cutting the episiotomy? Right. And it's easier for us to repair something that we cut straight than something that's jagged. So the doctor's going to take and he's going to push down where he cut the episiotomy. And he's going to massage.
Maria Garcia, Sanaya Batista,
Okay?
Javon Westmoreland, Kyler
And the
Maine,
head's going to start coming
Julian
down.
Walker,
He's going to make sure that he has his
Jonathan
bulb
Lopez,
syringe. He's
Ricardo
going to make sure that
Dominguez,
he has his clips. He's going to make sure that he has everything
Grayson
he
Miles,
needs right here.
Maria Ortiz,
And he's going to tell
Angel
her to
Gonzalez,
push. And she's going to
Jesus
push.
Vasquez,
Okay?
Jimmy Martinez, Ricardo Sanchez, and Nathaniel Ugarte. Please report to the library at this time.
Okay. Now, when the head gets out, he's going to suck out the nose, the mouth, and then the nose. But he's going to hold on to this baby because this baby's going to keep coming. So he's going to suck out, and then he's going to deliver. As soon as he gets the baby out, he's going to suck the mouth out real good again, and the nose out real good again. He's going to clamp. He's going to clamp. And he's going to cut between the clamps. And then after he cuts, he's going to hand the baby off to the nursery nurse. Okay? So we're going to pretend that we've already handed the baby off and they're drying the baby off, okay? Now, how do we know that the placenta's ready to deliver?
How do we know what?
How do we know that the placenta's ready to deliver? We have a gush of blood, and then this comes longer. Okay? Is it hung? Nope. Okay. Now, what am I going to do when the placenta comes out?
Examine it.
I'm going to examine it. Why am I examining it? This baby's over there. I'm going to look for blood clots, okay? Sometimes a mom can have an injury early in her pregnancy and not even know it. She may have fallen and landed on her bottom. Or she may have been in a car wreck and she didn't know she was hurt. She goes to the doctor, they check the baby, everything's okay. But that placenta will try to separate from the uterus. So when it's born, it'll have a blood clot there. And that just means we need to watch the baby a little closer. Okay? Sometimes part of the placenta will be missing. That means the uterus is not going to contract down like it's supposed to. And so the doctor's going to have to go in and manually find that piece of placenta that's missing. Okay? Sometimes cultures take the placenta home with them. A patient will want to take it home and bury it because they think that it means that the baby's going to have a long life and be prosperous. Some cultures take it home and eat it. Some hospitals sell it to cosmetic companies to make makeup and stuff out of.
Don't y'all know fried placenta's like the best?
So, anyway, but we're going to look at it really well, and then we're either going to discard it, or we're going to give it to the family, or we're going to put it in a container for the makeup company. Any questions? None?